What is up, guys? I'm in this beautiful February weather of February 9th, and things are coming along. I recently saw this clip of Juanita Byam, and she says square up. And I feel like with everything that's going on, people are going to have to square up. They're going to have to square up in their spiritual life. What are your values? It doesn't matter what religion you are. Many of the religions have similar values, but what are your values? And how are you showing your values, right? And everybody has different value systems, but what are your values and how are you showing up in your values? So is that ethics? I think one of the most important classes I took at Howard, but it was very challenging, was ethics. I didn't realize how important having ethics was. However, once you decide that ethics is one of your values, then you have to ask yourself, how am I living in integrity in every aspect of my life? A lot of times, we like to show our character when people are looking, but when no one's looking. Do we keep our promises to ourselves? Like, do we wake up at a certain time every day? Lent's coming, maybe, so you're not going to curse people out. I know I have a mouth that can be reckless sometimes. They say loose lips sink ships. And so it's how are we showing up to what we're saying to others, but also what we're saying to ourselves. I was going to put out a clip that I made earlier today, but I'm like, Mel, you and that person are obviously not friends anymore, so don't do it. Like, you don't have to do it. You can let it go. You don't have to keep rehashing the past. You've already told her how you feel. You've already created that boundary. You don't need to continue to be dramatic about it. It just is what it is, right? Next, square up in your finances. Some people like to just not look at the bills. Look at the bills and do something. One of the things that I really enjoy is Money Wise by Dave Ramsey. It's an amazing class, amazing experience. But look at your bills and get help. There's many financial coaches and nonprofits that will do it for free. Health is something aching. If something's aching, do something about it. Do you have some type of symptom? Figure out what nutritional deficiency, what exercise, what mindfulness thing that you need to do. Business. Are you minding other people's business except your own? There's a lot going on in the news, but most importantly, what's going on in your paycheck? What's going on in between your ears?